All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the fourth and final race of the GSA matches tonight. Tonight we have our third and final Super Mario Sunshine match, ShadowMario27 versus Guy. Can't wait to see this
Yeah,
one.
pretty exciting race. I mean, we had a pretty cool race just 5 minutes ago. Like I said, I was there and commentating, and really close race. 2 minute difference between the two guys. Looking forward to another good race here between Shadow Mario and Guy.
All right, whenever our runners are ready, we shall get a go. Look forward to this one.
We've got about 7 minutes of cutscenes to sit through to
Yep.
start off with.
Yep, we'll get used to them at some point. And it looks like they're off. By the way, everyone, my name is Renaud Charm, and my co-commentator, will you introduce yourself?
Scotch and tie guy, thank you. So sorry about that. Didn't allow you to introduce yourself to start off with.
All right. And it looks like this is going to be the second race actually Guy's competing in tonight, because he did one almost 20 hours ago.
Yeah, so he's going to be playing two races pretty quickly. So we'll want to see him, maybe take the last race, improve upon that, and do well. Shadow Mario had a couple of days to kind of sit. He raced on Monday.
Yes, I remember commenting that one, and that was quite exciting. He showed us a lot. He brought a lot to the table, including a brand new route that some of us have probably never seen before. But I'm excited just to see what he does this time. If he's going to go for risky strategies again, who knows, or if he's going to show another route.
Well, and that's one of the cool things with races. I say this every single time, but one of the things about races that you don't really see with runs is that you get to pick and choose what strategies you want to use. Do you want to use a riskier strat, or do you say, you know what, I'm not as good with that strategy, so I'm going to take something a little bit more consistent. If you can pick and choose those sorts of things, and especially here in Super Mario Sunshine, like you said, I mean, Shadow Mario taking a completely different route altogether. So we'll see if they pull something interesting out for us.
Oh, definitely, and we're gonna see, because they both still have one more race then at some point. So we're gonna see who takes the next point for their second race.
Use the R button to shoot water from my tank.
Now, both these guys playing on Japanese versions. I stated before in the last race that we've seen a couple of players play on the Italian version over the Japanese version.
Oh yeah, because PAL has different language options for text, and we can clearly see that Italian's the fastest text out of them all. So, but we still have Japanese as the superior and faster version just because of those load times. Doesn't save too much, but every second counts.
Instructions complete. Proceed.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our first blue piranha. I gotta say, that after doing two other commentaries on Sunday, and I stated this countless times, but you never know what's gonna happen until the first person gets their final ground pound on the Bowser platform.
Well, there's just so much that goes on. I mean, we've got, what is it, 7 different worlds that you go through, 6 different worlds that you go through. You've got so many things, so many options, so many different things going on in between those areas. I mean, it's all up for grabs. It's an hour and 20 minutes of just let's see what happens.
Exactly, and let's not even get started once again on that RNG of this game.
Oh, the RNG is a big factor. I mean, you got RNG with the biggest one of the bigger RNGs is the PD Piranha, where he's flying around, and then you've got the one with chain chomps. I mean, it's everywhere left and right. It can make or break a run.
And that's the amazing thing about Sunshine that makes it sticks out from the other Mario games. You're not going to find a game full of Mario RNG or cutscenes.
Well, and that's what we were making fun of the cutscenes in the last race, especially with the justice system here in Delfino Plaza. Absolutely disgusting, show of justice, just absolutely one-sided, not giving Mario any opportunity at all, just throwing him in jail immediately, even though he's clearly coming off the plane after just flying in, hasn't been here a single day. But yeah, we're sitting through the cutscene.
We're sent through this cutscene. Someone needs to bop these Piantas right in their big fat noses. Just saying.
Yeah. Now, it was funny. We were talking about what runners do during cutscenes. Talking about some runner, one runner, I forget the name, playing Tetris in the middle of this cutscene in particular because it takes so darn long.
See, good old Trey, good old average Trey playing some Tetris. See, and I've seen runners of other games with cutscenes, specifically Majora's Mask. Top runner of Majora's Mask, Anop, plays chess during the opening cutscene.
There's some speed runs that you could actually do in between this cutscene.
Yeah,
like quick little mini games or whatever that have speed runs under a minute long. You could probably complete them 3 times.
If you are extremely talented, maybe you could do a decent speed run of Super Mario Bros. 1. If you are extremely talented, though.
Oh, actually, you know what? You're right. You might be able to just edge it.
Yeah, you might have to maybe move the control stick with your nose, and then but you'll be able. But you can probably do it.
Maybe we'll see that at the next GSA at Pace next year.
Multi speedrunning, I can't wait.
Exactly. We'll see it. We'll see that come about. But got about 30 more seconds here, and we'll finally get some real gameplay.
Yep, we got Flood telling us that it's gonna be all right, but I don't think it is. This is just one heck of a ride vacation.
Not starting off on the greatest.
Up, here come the big fat Pianta noses.
And any second now, we will get started.
If I was a Pianta, I don't know what I would feel worse about, the nose or a palm tree on my head. But anyway.
So here we go. We got Shadow Mario jumping over the building here versus Guy taking the route around.
Yeah, I've seen at most really advanced players go up roofs. Oh, it looks like Shadow Mario's just a little bit in the lead, but it's too even early for me to say anything like that.
Well, so what they'll do is they'll grab 2. Well, they'll take care of Shadow Mario here, follow him in to the art M, grab 2 shines, and then we'll have our first really major glitch. The travel skip.
Oh yeah, travel skip. Good old travel skip. T-skip. Let's see if any of our runners are going to go for the first Shadow Mario quick kill.
The Shadow Mario kill is pretty straightforward, but the quick kill is definitely a little bit more difficult. Could be the difference between waiting a long time and waiting a very, very short time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Here, the amount of times people can lose, the amount of times so many strats, there's just so much time lost that can happen in this game. It's ridiculous.
Well, and right there we saw both of them get a good spray of water onto the M while Shadow Mario was painting it, so they were able to jump into it immediately. What we saw, I think that Equivocal missed that in the last race.
Looks like we got some decent spider RNG too.
almost pretty much a sync here between the two of them.
Oh,
And as I say that, Guy
is struggling a little bit, gets up there, but took him a little bit.
looks like he just missed a wall jump off that windmill.
Yeah.
Ended up getting the grab, so not losing too much time.
No, just being a little careful. It looks like it's time for the first PD boss fight.
P Piranha, pretty simple.
Pretty simple. There's you can see they're doing a backflip to spraying him, which is the fastest way. You can do different types of like spam spraying into PD's mouth, but this is the fastest one. And it looks like they go through the first PD with no problems, which is great because the second time they see PD, it's going to be a frustrating luck factor.
Well, that's what we were talking about, that RNG. That's real. You can either have really good RNG with PD the second go around of take him on, or you could absolutely have horrible RNG, and we'll see that here in a little bit.
They've placed the RNG in this game very well. There's RNG frustration at the very beginning, and there's one near the end. But I'm pretty sure there's one in the middle too, if I remember correctly. But I could be wrong on that one. Let me think this one. Actually, no. The biggest RNG at the beginning is PD, and the one at the end with King Boo.
Well, we've got our first secret. Now, the secrets are very, very important because taking a death
Can definitely
be very, very difficult. It can really, really hurt your run.
And ShadowMario, a little struggle off the pole, but he gets it fine. So looks like our runner is definitely. Oh yeah.
Guy is able to make up a little bit of time, maybe a second behind. Maybe we'll squeeze past these cubes pretty freely and grab that shine.
And there they go. First secret down. 7 more to go. And while I check my numbers quickly, we're gonna check our runners out, taking out their attempts at travel skip.
So travel skip is what it's going to do is it's going to get rid of a cutscene for these guys. And again, so Super Mario Sunshine is very, very infamous for the cutscenes, as we saw at the very, very beginning, a cutscene that you cannot skip in any way, shape, or form. Not that we know of yet. But you can. There are certain ways that you can skip other cutscenes throughout the game, and this is the first major cutscene skip that we have. And what they'll do is they'll take care of this polluted piranha and then jump all the way back over and jump into the M here, which will cause them to skip that cutscene of the building coming up and just go straight into the world.
And
into Bianca.
They both did very, very well. Got the skips. And by the way, if I check my numbers, we have 9 secret levels in an 80% run.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have to disclude Gelato 1 secret. And our first red coin mission.
So Reds and Guy, optimal movement, big ol' sync here. Syncs in chat. If you've got them.
Oh, definitely. This is super. Oh, well, now it's a little up there. What? Oh man!
Wow, that
Wow.
was a very. That was a synced red coins.
That was in sync. Where are the boys at? Backstreet Boys 2. This is in sync. Very nice. so far this is a good start for both our runners.
Yeah, so Guy taking a little bit of a lead, just getting to that shine a little bit more optimally, but that red coins as a whole just completely synced up.
Definitely. However, we can't get any predictions yet. We still have a very long way to go.
Well, if either of these guys are able to replicate, not ShadowMario, J. Cool's last run, we've got at least an hour and 14 minutes of run left to go. And here we go with this RNG that you were talking about.
Pretty much.
Why don't you explain the RNG for us?
Certainly. So, the way this PD boss fight works is he's going to get up and he's going to be flying around this area of Bianco Hills. But he will be stopped. The way you get him down to spray him and give him a ground pound on his belly is that he has to stop and just fly still. However, I don't forget the exact number, but over 700 patterns of where people go and stop. So you have to hope that you get a very, very good pattern, because there's over 700 of them. Also, there is a, from the numbers I remember correctly, there is a 60% chance that he will spawn a tornado when he gets down, and a 40% he will not.
So yeah, a lot of RNG here as we're seeing Guy having to follow PD around here, and ShadowMario just kind of waiting for him.
Looks like Guy has a second. Yeah, ShadowMario not getting super lucky. Let's see how Guy gets his third. He's off, and oh, Guy getting not too bad.
Very nice.
Very, very good RNG. Get a little tornado, but
ShadowMario getting similar RNG here.
Yeah. Nice RNG for both our runners. So that was, despite the over the wall for ShadowMario, good RNG for both of them.
Yeah, and able to grab that shine pretty quickly.
So thanks to RNG gives Guy a little bit of an advantage at the moment. And now it is time to say goodbye to Bianco Hills for now. We will be back, and it's time to take on Gelato Beach for 3 minutes. Crazy thing about this skip is Gelato Beach skip is just, it basically shook up the entire game, and I'm pretty sure if you didn't know what Mario Sunshine was when Gelato Beach skipped out, maybe you did now. It really just changed the game.
Right.
And even crazier that the person who found it is just a very talented glitch hunter, not really a runner of the game.
Well, it's interesting sometimes, you know, like, you think that these glitches or these clips will be found by people who run the game regularly, but oftentimes it's someone who's running a task or someone who's just purposely looking for glitches in any game that they can find.
You know, it got me thinking the other day, if people watch more of the Mario Sunshine task, do you think we could find some minor new discoveries? But
well, and I was talking to Lucas the last run, you know, that pineapple in the pipe, you know, I'm surprised that I mean, there is a clip that you can do, but I'm surprised that there hasn't been found anything that allows you to more quickly get into that pipe every single time.
oh yeah, definitely. It's right now the clip currently for that is only a really big bingo strat, but it exists. So here comes Guy on his attempt for GBS, and it looks smooth.
He's able to get it, yeah.
Very smooth. Nice job. And let's see what ShadowMario does. I'm excited to see this.
And this completely eliminates the need to get the rest of the shines, except for the ShadowMario shine.
ShadowMario doing backflip GBS. He did that. He tried to go for that in his first race earlier in this week, and he gets it now. So very good very good redemption on that.
Very nice. And this allows you to just go straight for Shadow Mario in Gelato Beach and completely removes the other shines that you need to get typically to get to it.
Yeah, because the way this game works is if you unlock in a later shine, which you can't, which is a very rare occasion that you can do that in this game, it will unlock every previous shine. But as of now, the only way we can really unlock every shine early is this level. And that is it for Gelato Beach. Both our runners heading up to Pianta Village now.
Yeah, so Guy with a pretty nice lead here. Making his way up this tall effigy into this pipe.
Yep, and a good way to get up there. Now it's time for Shadow Mario. And here's a little minor RNG, the patterns you can get for our chomplets. Let's see what Guy gets.
Pretty good first one. Second one's on the way.
Oh, it looks like a pretty good pattern for Guy. I couldn't see the first one because where the first chomplet was. But I'm pretty sure that was a good pattern. Ooh, Shadow Mario, not really.
Yeah, Shadow Mario getting a little bit more difficult of a pattern than Guy.
Yeah, RNG is being a little feisty for Shadow Mario.
Pretty clean play thus far, though. Nothing too crazy to talk about. Neither guy dying in the secrets. Neither guy having too much of an issue. Speaking
of nothing crazy, here we are with our first auto scroller. Yay! Yo.
Il Piantissimo.
If somebody can get 2019 on the timer, because I saw that yesterday, I'll do something, but it's actually really hard.
Il Piantissimo, the most consistent speedrunner ever. Oh, and by a Guy taking a bonk there, but not too big of a problem. You know, Il Piantissimo will always run at the exact same pace every time, so it doesn't really matter how long you take or how fast you are, as long as you get there before him.
Just be careful not to hover and die off this platform. If we were doing 120, it's a little different in 120 because during the race we can try to get some blue coins while in the race.
And as you saw there, Guy, didn't have to wait too long for Piantissimo to catch up to him because he took a little bit longer. But Shadow Mario having to wait there a full 7 seconds longer due to the fact that he got up to that flag much quicker.
Oh yeah. And next up, Pianta 3, our one and only regular floodless stage. So they're gonna take some they're gonna abuse the invincibility frames from damage. Let's see.
Able to get it pretty easy.
Yep, Guy not going for the...
Once you figure out the mechanics of the invincible frames.
Yep, Guy taking a little safe at the end. Still gets it though. Up there nice and clean. And Shadow Mario taking it and also playing a little clean. Very nice, very nice. Oh, Shadow Mario grabbing onto the mushroom. So there's a little time.
Wasting maybe 2 seconds there. Second and a half.
Little ground pound. Very little annoyance, but he is still fine. We still got quite a way before this run can be decided.
Well, in the last race, we saw the first place change hands 3 or 4 times. And we haven't even gotten to that part in that race. you know, here in this race. So there's plenty of stuff to go. And here's some more RNG. Guy
getting, I believe, I'm still confused. Is this the best or second best pattern?
I think this is the second best pattern. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's kind of negligible to a degree. It's so close. But Shadow Mario definitely. Oh, they're getting that same pattern. So we won't see too much of a difference regarding RNG between the two of them here.
Yep, Shadow Mario getting the little dude manipulated to his bath. Oh, Shadow Mario getting a little burn. So he has to get him by the back, losing a few seconds. Ah, that's a little. Left his best RNG, thank you. See, even through commentating this, we still.
Well, from what I've seen, it's like a 1 or 2 second difference. It's not too big of a deal. But left is as you know, Sam is telling us is the better RNG. And then we see our clip here.
Time for some Yoshi skip.
Yoshi skip. You know, typically you need Yoshi to get rid of that funky goo on top of there, but you're able to clip in there just like that. And
RNG, please, in chat for Jamal Cycle.
And the RNG here is depending on if you can get through this pretty quickly so that you can get this last guy up here in a certain position. He doesn't, unfortunately.
Not quite for Guy, and he's still standing there. What?
I'm surprised he didn't decide to go ahead and bonk him.
Yeah, it looks like... Oh, he's just standing there. Not... Oh, it looks like both our runners get a little sketch.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Guy doing some rat bounces, if I believe that's what they're called. But it looks like if that... I feel like if that little guy didn't just stand around for Shadow Mario, maybe he would have gotten it.
Oh, and Shadow Mario, unfortunately, this guy's just standing there, not moving.
Oh, he's standing there for... Oh,
yeah, he's been there for a while. Hopefully he doesn't stand here at this corner. And he doesn't, which is good. And you just don't want to take a death here.
And by the way, both our runners were matching Y and A, most likely, to getting Y so the Chucksters would throw them backwards, and A gives them a little bit of a boost. Here we go, we have a level where we're going to run against the timer.
And even if you're running this casually, it gave you plenty of time to take care of this, but runners obviously finding the most optimal way to clean up this mess and help these people out, you know. Just one thing that Mario does is he shows just how much of a civil servant he is to the people, you know. Even if it's of a culture that he's not necessarily from, he helps them out anyway.
Oh, definitely, yeah. He may be having a grudge against the court system, but, you know, that's the funny thing about this game, that everyone in Delfino Plaza hates him, but outside of Delfino Plaza, everyone's fine with him.
Well, Mario just showing lawful good and doing the right thing no matter what the situation.
212 for Guy, 212 it, everyone. That's a story for another time, but looks like Shadow Mario has a little bit to catch up on, but anything's gonna happen. Let's see if Shadow Mario can beat the 212. Ooh, Shadow Mario missing the... Oh no.
Yeah, just minor mistakes here and there from Shadow Mario, and with this shine in particular.
Oh, I didn't even see him miss the first one.
Yeah, he getting, you know, Guy getting a 212 like he said, and Shadow Mario a full 6 seconds behind.
Yeah, and now it is... We'll see what happens. I feel like, because personally this is a Shadow Mario race, so after this Shadow Mario, it's gonna get a little spicy. And Guy getting him fairly quick, not going for the optimal quick kill, but still quick enough.
Wow, 29 for Guy
That's pretty impressive.
out of Pianta.
And I believe it is time for Guy to attempt some honey skip. Yes, it is. Oh. Ooh. Wow.
And working on it.
It looks like he got it. I believe so. Yeah, he's fine.
He did it, and that's crucial. You know, that cutscene wastes so much time. So what that honey skip was is you take a death.
Oh, before we Shadow Mario doing movie skip again. So I'm very sorry to interrupt. If you would like
Yeah,
to,
you're fine. Don't worry about it. No.
If you would like to continue honey skip explaining.
Yeah. So honey skip is you glitch into that, or you clip into the that building, and you fall to the bottom, and you take a death at a specific moment. That triggers the cutscene as well, so that when you die, you get past the cutscene. You don't have to go through that cutscene, which is the whole exchange between, you know, Shadow Mario and Mario, and you know, Shadow Mario having Peach with that boat. But we see a route differentiation.
Yes, Shadow Mario did alternate way of honey skip where he would take a different route, but what he essentially did is he would collect a blue coin on the same frame you enter the cutscene, and he would just have a memory card, save it, and then go from there. And it looks like a perfect... No, I don't think that's a perfect fight. He might have missed one. So much going on, but
Yeah. So explain this route differentiation a little bit, and explain where they'll finally meet up.
They will finally meet up. I believe it is Bianco Hills, because Shadow Mario will be doing Rico Harbor, then Pinna Park. Then it's vice versa for Guy, Pinna Park, then Rico. It's really cool seeing some of the new save warp routing. I actually did not know this all was a thing until like a few weeks ago, that save warping was even a thing.
Right.
But most of it, like we mentioned, you're gonna mainly see the route Guy's taking most of the time. We'll see what happens with Shadow Mario on his next and final race sometime soon. But Guy getting a clean mole skip and taking on Pinna 2 Secret.
Pinna 2 Secret. Probably one of the easier secrets. You just gotta wait, take your time a moment for these blocks to show up.
It's a little... The cool thing about when you race against Shadow Mario, from what I've seen the past 2 times with him taking a completely different route, is you want to focus more on just one person's screen for this time period while they're in different spots, because you're gonna see the next one soon. So if we focused on both of them, it'd be a little stale.
So Shadow Mario doing this skip for this race. The mechanics of it are there are checkpoints that you don't necessarily need a squid to grab them. All you gotta do is just touch them real quick, and the game thinks that you're on a squid. But the fastest you can do this is at 24 with the squid. So if you do it in 18 seconds, it saves about 6 seconds.
Oh yeah, I remember showing a friend of mine that you could do it without a blooper, and he was mind blown. But Guy taking on now for the Red Coin Pirate Ship, which really shows some of the movement, how cool the movement is in this game. There it goes. Just climbing up there a bit, and looks like both our runners are doing just their own thing right now. But they both seem to be having no issues for now. Ooh, except that, but nothing major.
Yeah, that was pretty negligible. Nothing too big. Maybe half a second loss there from missing it from the first ground pound. But yeah, both these guys are on very, very good paces on both sides of the screen.
I didn't get this. Continue.
Before the route change, Guy had the lead, so we'll have to see, you know, besides mistakes and all that, if these two guys have them, who has the faster route.
You know, right now, you never know what's gonna happen, and I haven't seen the other races, but this is so far the cleanest race I've seen in the tournament so far. Just maybe a few slip-ups here and there, but this is very clean so far.
Well, hopefully no commentators curse come into play as Shadow Mario takes care of this secret.
Very lot of roll-ups and dives.
Well, especially these rolling blocks are difficult because they've got these giant pegs in the way. And
ooh, Shadow
if
Mario.
you headbutt, Shadow Mario, yeah, slight mistake there, just not lined up well.
But he saves himself. It could have been much worse. And it looks like Guy got one cycle with all the big Yoshis. So yeah, like we don't know what's happening, but so far this is very nice.
Well, this is what you want to see. You want to see a clean race. You want to see both guys playing at their best. As we see Shadow Mario taking on Big Goop Blooper one more time.
And now it is time for Guy to take on the next another major skip. Good old EYG, 3YG. And this is where this could be interesting.
So the skip here is you want to grab Yoshi and bring Yoshi into the park without having the cutscene. But you have to have an orange Yoshi, so there's a bunch of little tricks that you have to do.
Yeah, it's
get
actually
it.
And much harder on this version with no fruit storage.
So as he's trying to aggro these little guys, he's having trouble aggroing the second one. You gotta have two.
And make sure, I guess, keep them in somewhat of a respectable distance. And Shadow Mario, oh, not Shadow Mario, this is Guy. Guy taking it clean. If I would remember, there was a little bit of a struggle about 20 hours ago when Guy did this. I think did he enter the loading zone in his last race?
I'm not sure. I wasn't able to watch it, unfortunately.
Neither was I, but I did like go back on it a bit. So remember, and red coins with the bloopers for Shadow Mario. He did. I got word that he did. So much cleaner this time.
Taking these wall jumps. Guy missing it. Yep, missing ground pound.
However, much better than from last time. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Speedrun on twitch.tv/speedrun, and this is the GSA Super Mario Sunshine 80% tournament. Glad to see you all here for the final race of Thursday. You've all made it through. We just have one more day. Tomorrow's the weekend.
Now make sure if you're interested, check out the brackets. Check out the schedule in chat. If you type in !bracket, we've got all the information there on all the races that we've got going on. We've got information on Smash and Splash, and we've also got merch. So make sure to check out the merch by checking out !merch in chat. We've got Smash and Splash
It looks like Guy had a little bit of a monk-ass moment, but still got him. So now it is time for them to enter vice versa. Shadow Mario doing Pinna and Guy doing Rico. This is amazing. This is incredible.
This is they're playing so cleanly. Like a Guy so far, we've seen a couple of mistakes here and there since the route diversion, but otherwise this is very, very nice.
Yes, and as you can see, they're both heading over, and Shadow Mario getting into the cannon, and we have Guy taking into the loading zone. This
Kind of a sync and opposite ends.
exactly
Paths. Really nice to see.
Yeah, I'm hyped for this. This is and we're about kind of almost at the halfway point.
High five as they cross paths.
Ooh, little bit sketch from Shadow Mario doing the cutscene skip, but still gets it.
Let's see if Shadow Mario can take care of this mecha. Guy, I believe he missed 1 or 2 missiles, so if Shadow Mario can be a little bit more optimal than that, he'll save a little bit of time off of Guy.
You know, and let's take a look. It looks like it's almost or is a perfect fight. I could not tell.
I wasn't 100% sure on that.
But
Guy taking care of big Gooper Blooper. Shadow Mario having a pretty nice mecha. I'm not sure if it was perfect or not.
It was still a little faster than Guy.
Yeah, it was fast regardless.
So let's take a look as taking Pinna 2 and Rico 2. If you look closely for the Rico 2 mission, it says "Go Go" Japanese text. This is just one race. And the thing is, these are, from what I remember, both these guys improved really fast. Guy is more recently new, as he started only running this game just a little bit at the end of 2018? It was sometime in 2018, and both these guys have a 115 PB.
Well, it seems based off of my knowledge, it seems like a lot of ish runners. They're not. It's not like Super Mario 64 where you have runners who have been doing this for several years. Some of these runners have only been doing it for a couple months, and they're already playing at such a optimal pace, which is really kind of neat to see. And a little bit of a fake sync there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was cool.
Yeah. And don't be fooled. Shadow Mario may have more shines, but he did more missions, technically. Man, let's take a look as they both do their third mission. I gotta say, it's incredible to see how we're about to enter any percents world record reaching just 2 years, and nothing new has happened.
Right.
Oh God!
Oh, Guy!
No, that's not the.
That's a crucial miss by Guy.
Missing it may not be the most, but that's still pretty bad. And he gets in there a little quicker, but there is a first notable skip up. Oh, and Shadow Mario,
Shadow Mario having problems.
What is happening now?
So Shadow Mario having a little bit of problem grabbing that fourth point.
Ooh, Shadow Mario like sliding off the pillars. Still fine, but wow, this is a little bit
after not having any issues on either side of the screen, all of a sudden, a couple of minor mistakes. So ShadowMario
And-
having a little bit of difficulty with those red coins, and Guy missing that cage.
And they
Probably evening out.
they're still even. That's the crazy part. Like, what is going on? And they're both taking different routes. This is insane.
This is very cool to see. Guy taking on this secret.
Let's see what he has to say.
Not too much trouble. Very nice movement from Guy.
Very good. And he does not go for that long dive, playing a little safer. Nothing wrong with that in a race, especially one this close.
I think that was slightly better than Shadow Mario's.
Yeah, he did just slightly. There was a little
just...
mistake at the end, and it looks like... Uh-oh. Did he still get it?
We'll find out here. It's kind of a lot of sand there, so I wasn't really sure.
We can't really hear the audio either, so... I don't even know whose audio is playing on stream.
I'm not sure either.
I think he got it.
Yeah, he got it. Wow, that was impressive.
Wow. Impressive. I thought he almost missed it. And now ShadowMario's turn for UIG.
Question in chat: how many suns are in 80%? There's 42 suns in 80%.
That's minus airstrip and chrono, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that's 42. It used to be 48, but through a bunch of years, we brought it down a bit.
Oh, 44. Excuse me. I don't know why I said 40. It's 44.
That's why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I said excluding airstrip and chrono.
Yeah. That's my fault.
Don't worry. I kind of knew you meant still, so you're good. So last time ShadowMario also did something completely different with UIG. Let's see if he does it again.
Well, I saw in chat that they were talking about how you need one of these little pink guys following you around to get this skip done. So maybe Shadow Mario might do that rather than aggroing two. It looks like he is only going to get one.
He is doing one, so it looks like we got ourselves... Oh, he clips out when he got in. But he looks like he may still have a chance with it. And besides that screw-up, he got it. For now, and I think so. Wow. And that's the thing.
So not as optimal as he might have wished, having to do that clip twice.
Still
Guy missing the big red button. Yeah.
Click the air and turns for the time runs out. Good luck. So, yeah, both our runners just... Literally, when you think one of them's about to get a chance, they don't get a chance. This is incredible. Shadow Mario going... Okay.
Well, and if we're lucky, we'll see these guys finish maybe in another half hour.
If we are lucky, yeah.
Let me pull up their PB times while we're at it.
I know Guy is a high 115 and Shadow is a 115.20.
Shadow Mario's got a 115.20, like you said. And then Guy has a 115.53. So they're both within 33 seconds of each other with their PBs.
Yeah. They're both... Oh, and they're both doing Shadow Mario once again. So it looks like Shadow Mario may have a little bit of a lead. No, Guy has a little bit of a lead because he's doing the shorter one. So Shadow Mario not getting electrocuted and taking down Shadow Mario just maybe a second slower than Guy did in Pinna Park. Because he's right behind the tree and Guy was in front of the tree.
So Shadow Mario having maybe a little bit less
And that is...
optimization. And now we'll see the run.
They're
line
back
up
together.
here.
They're
Yep.
back together. So
And we see ShadowMario using this save warp.
he saved and he's back in front of the statue. So a little bit quicker probably. But now it's time for them to take on the Dairy Lake secret.
We'll get to see just how close they are now. Obviously, ShadowMario just is a little bit behind here. Guy will enter this secret at about 49.36. We'll see just how far behind ShadowMario is. He enters with a 49.49, so about 13 seconds behind.
Just about. Wow. So they... Gotta give himself some life insurance. Good old 1-up.
Well, it's pretty free, so you might as well grab it.
You might as well grab that one. I mean, you're probably... If you get the one on the star, you're probably wasting not even more than a second, but still, this one's freer. ShadowMario being a little savage and not getting it. Let's see what this results in. Guy finishing up at the secret level, and ShadowMario is just fine. Both impressive by both runners.
Yeah, this is really cool to watch. You've only seen very, I mean, the most minute mistakes that cost about a second, maybe 2 seconds. Guy getting a quick kill there on ShadowMario.
Very, very clean. Right before the little fountain. You know, it makes me wonder. Oh, and ShadowMario not quite getting it?
Well, then this is what I was just talking about. I mean, you haven't seen any giant mistakes since the two routes diverged. You saw a couple deaths beforehand, but that was pretty much it. But we have seen a couple of minor mistakes, like we did see right there with ShadowMario, where you know, he wasn't able to get that kill as quickly as Guy.
Did we have a death in this one so far?
We had one earlier where it was just a dive. I think that Guy had a dive.
I don't think we did. I thought it was just Honey Skip he just died on.
Alright, so we're gonna take on this Manta here.
So we have 2 worlds left. This is where the run can get interesting.
And we've still got some RNG here at play.
Oh yeah, one of the more notable RNG levels, definitely in this world.
Now this will all be group management for both these guys. You know, making sure that they contain where all these mantas go, so they can eliminate all of them as quickly as possible. Yep. Using this wide spray maneuver, and Guy taking a little bit of a hit there. You don't want to get hit too many times, because otherwise you can get thrown around a lot.
These mantas are sometimes, they're little punks, so gotta be a little careful.
Guy on his second stage already. ShadowMario taking a couple of electrocutions. Another electrocution there. Can't take too many of those.
Yeah, it looks like, oh, that's not, okay, now we're good. I believe so. Oh, Guy Gang actually did it at the last minute, but it does not matter. They're all gone. And out spawns to hotel.
So I think that Shadow Mario did that just a little bit quicker than Guy did, so he's going to make up a little bit of time on him.
It looks like it, yep.
So we'll see what this shine grab is. 54.04 for Guy. Last time we checked, he was 13 seconds behind. And a 54.14, so 10 seconds. So he made up 3 seconds there. Yep.
So now they're going to enter Arena 2, one of next secret level. And after this, we only have 2 more secrets.
So again, it's critical that you don't die in these secrets, especially we saw deaths late into secrets in the last race. You don't want to have that again.
Good entrance for Shadow Mario.
Guy getting a little bit of a ledge grab there, not as optimal.
Shadow Mario.
Wow, Shadow Mario
playing with the camera being very optimal.
Wow, being just very risky with those jumps.
Yeah, that's the thing. SM27 is going incredibly risky with these races.
Oh, and
he's fine.
Very nice jumps there from Shadow Mario.
This is insane. I've said it once, twice, I'll say it again. This is wow. I've never seen an SMS race this close.
Well, this far in, especially, we've got about 20 minutes left of race here between these two guys. Again, both these guys have a sub 116 PB.
And Shadow Mario only 20 seconds from a 114.
Now we've got a skip here. Typically, you need Yoshi to get to this.
Through a long puzzle, but we did the banana split, as Guy did. Ooh,
Shadow Mario, a little bit more optimal than Guy.
Yeah, no ground pound or anything, just super fast. Shadow Mario's catching up like second by second.
Well, and that's the thing. Like Shadow Mario has just a little bit more optimal movement, and it saves him a couple of seconds. Again, he's only last time we checked, he was only 10 seconds behind. So if he can use strategies that just chip away at that 10 second, he'll catch back up to Guy.
Oh yeah, I got on my mind.
Let's see here. Guy talking to. Well, let me go.
Casino skip time. Oh,
bonk. Oh, taking a bonk!
Taking a bonk. The real final boss of any Mario game. But he dives into the pipe.
45 entrance.
Shadow Mario grabbing on.
And
missing the pipe.
Oh, he misses it!
Dude.
57-55. So he almost could have made up about 2 or 3 seconds there. But because he missed the pipe, he's going to lose a bit of time.
Yeah, this is... So, we literally have no idea what's going to happen. But Guy grabbing the shine and still ahead by a little bit.
Yeah, maintaining that 10-second lead.
Whoa,
and Shadow Mario trying.
Saves himself, losing a bit of time. This cannot get any more close. But I'm wrong.
I mean, if he had made that, that would have been amazing. But he pulled back on it, seeing that he didn't have enough speed.
All right, chat. It is time for the run to be decided.
So here we'll have some massive RNG.
Everyone, please bring in your RNG emotes, whether it's RNG, please, whatever. Bring in your RNG emotes.
Now, and I asked this question in the last run, why is King Boo, a ghost, affected so much by chili peppers?
You know, that's a good question.
And someone came up with the idea that they were ghost peppers, which I kind of liked, but it's dubious at best.
So it looks like Guy got an extra cycle to already start with.
Okay, so Guy getting those fruits just like you like. Shadow Mario getting the fruits on the first go.
So
make up a little bit of time.
Into the papaya, but he's still there. It looks like Shadow Mario had a little bit of slow fruit movement. And like I feel like we said this on Sunday, it's ironic that a casino is a big RNG factor. Oh, some bubbles out. And another extra cycle for Guy.
Wow.
That is, wow. And another one for Shadow Mario.
We didn't see this in the last run. We finally get the fruits there with Guy and Shadow Mario just right behind him.
I think Guy has one more extra cycle, but this is bringing the race still close. And it looks like Guy is some bubbles again. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. And Guy gets the third pound fruits. And so does Shadow Mario.
Wow.
So this did not affect the race pretty much at all. Maybe for Guy by a second or two, but they're still close. That's insane.
Shadow Mario taking a bonk on that fruit there.
Yes.
Not as optimal as you would want.
2 for Guy and 1 for Shadow Mario. This is insane. They're even through King Boo and the RNG killer. This brings it even.
Wow. So jumping out 141 out of the pipe.
And now we're gonna do some
145, 4-second difference.
That's
that's insane.
And this is a race, everyone. Only at GSA. So now we're gonna do some Serena 6, and let's see if I'm pretty sure Japanese with the invisible goop, this could determine some stuff too.
Well, if Shadow Mario can be quicker with cleaning up this beach again, Mario doing his civic duty, clean up the beach, taking his time and out of his busy schedule to go out of his way and do service work.
Oh, I saw a little thing from Guy. Hopefully that doesn't affect him.
And we'll see if Shadow Mario can take a little bit of bounce there off the.
Yeah, well, this is the Japanese version really gets you in this level. Oh, Shadow Mario getting electrocuted. 218 for Guy. See what Shadow Mario gets. 218, 216. So 2 seconds lost from Shadow Mario, but 2 seconds. That's still.
Trying to get 103.02.
And this
103.07, so about 5 seconds difference.
So that was only just maybe 1 second.
Yep.
Mario lost. Wow. See, if this was close and someone was playing an NCSCU or PAL, which I think only if you're running on PAL and we have no NCSCU runners, but I could be wrong. No! Shouts to Outflaker. NCSCU pride. So they're about to take on Shadow Mario.
Oh, Shadow Mario taking a bonk
onto the stairs.
Man. So these are just minor mistakes. Again, that's going to lose him about a second or two.
So the gap is becoming a little bigger. But it looks like ShadowMario gets him faster.
Yeah, he's on different part of that staircase.
And this is where the run is going to get spicy.
So 104.15 out of the pipe for Guy. And a 104.22. So about 7 seconds difference. About 2 second loss there from that bonk.
Yep.
And this is where the race is really going to get critical.
Yes, this is Final World, so whatever happens can make or break it.
Regardless, these guys are playing out of their minds right now. Certainly not necessarily a PB pace, but definitely just some sick work from both of these guys.
Definitely. And hey, it's our favorite mole, and this time we're actually gonna throw the bombs at him. Guy getting pretty fast. SM27 doing the same thing. Yep. Wow, this is going to be just a few more shines left. And I still don't know.
It's extremely close. I mean, it's really what you're looking for is someone to make a major mistake, because no one's made any major mistakes since the two routes merged.
Oh yeah.
It'll be very interesting to get these guys into chat to talk to them after the race.
Oh yeah, definitely. We have a spicy interview with them. So it's time for the spring clip. We could go see our blooper guy a third time, but nah.
We'll pass on that.
Yeah, not now, dude. We're in the middle of the closest thing we've ever seen in this tournament so far, and this is only the start of the tournament.
Well, we got plenty of tournament left to go for sure.
Yep.
These
And
clips.
make sure you
Both
check
guys
out
getting them.
Shadow Mario, just barely making it, I believe. That could have been a little shaky, I think. Both of them are fine, and which leads me to, if you are not aware of what events are going on, make sure you check the GSA schedule. It is in the panels.
Yeah, check out !bracket. You can find out all the information about our Super Mario Sunshine tournament, as well as our other races that we have going on. We still got 70 Star going on. Commentated that earlier today.
We got Mario Bros. 3.
We got so much going on. If Super Mario Sunshine isn't completely your cup of tea, there's probably something else that we've got going on that's more your style. So make sure to check that out. Again, !bracket in chat. We've also got merch. Make sure to check out the merch. We've got Smash and Splash coming up soon. We've got Smash and Splash merch. So make sure to check that out.
And if you're not already, you could join the Discord server to keep up with, talk to some fellow GSA fans. And looks like Noki 4 training is going well for both our runners. He didn't even stop to pick up the book.
Looks like ShadowMario might have made up a couple seconds off Guy. Now still 7 seconds behind. Just right on his tail.
Not picking up the book. I wonder what that book even was. Maybe it's the next 50 Shades.
I hope not.
Neither do I.
Now, chat commenting saying these guys are on a 1:16 pace right now. Both guys on a 1:16 pace.
Which is insane. And we've come to the next major part of this run. Everyone say hi to the eel. And his disgusting teeth.
Well, he's just got to do a better job of cleaning out his teeth, you know. Yeah, maybe a little flossing. Maybe someone needs to get him a little bit of Colgate. I don't know. I don't know if you're a Crest or a Colgate guy. But either way, just someone put it in his stocking. When St. Nick's comes around.
Someone needs to take him to an oral surgeon. Or just Aspen Dental.
Maybe a little Listerine will help him out.
Listerine. We're not sponsored, by the way.
But if you are a sponsor, please hit me up on Twitter.
Yeah, hit us up, or you can just hit up hit one of us up. Hit up one of our runners. Just hit up GSA. Sponsor, please.
And
it looks like while we were talking about teeth cleaning, it looks like both of our runners are done.
Wow, that was impressively quick. Wow.
Yeah. So I think Guy did a little faster though. Yeah, Guy did this.
Taking that damage, we'll skip that cutscene, so that you don't have to
do it with air damage, but it's very, very hard on Japanese. So. Looks like we're having.
So Shadow Mario losing about 5 seconds there, so now he's 12 seconds behind.
Yep. Yeah, I did see that at the end though. He did have a little bit of a screw up. However, this is still very close, and anything can happen. With a race this close and at the very end, and with one secret level left, anything. Shadow Mario! What are you doing, fam?
That was an interesting little ledge grab there. And Guy taking an interesting route. Again, it doesn't really matter too much how long you take as long as you beat Piantissimo, but we see both these guys waiting. Shadow Mario will wait a little bit longer than Guy.
Yeah, so Shadow Mario falling just a little bit behind. However, this race is not over, folks.
Well, again, like I said, he's 12 seconds behind. There's plenty of places where you can make up that 12 seconds. And Average Trey, wow! Thank you so much for the host. 163 people jumping in here. Thank you so much.
And Shadow Mario missing the shine with a dive. No way. Shadow Mario getting a little nervous. The butterflies are hitting. Everyone, welcome to GSA's final race of the day. You're just in time.
Get those poggers in chat for that big ol' host. Hog champ for sure. But yeah, as you were saying, that Shadow seems to be, he's just kind of leaking time to Guy.
Yeah, and Guy getting up to secret level clean.
Wow, I mean, I gotta say, both these guys are just playing out of their minds. As long as they can do the secret pretty well.
It looks like this race is just gonna be Shadow Mario.
Oh, Shadow Mario!
No way.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Burned! Oh, God!
Okay, so Shadow Mario having a little bit... Oh, no! He's missed again!
And Guy getting blue cycle. This is crazy.
So Shadow Mario just hemorrhaged time there, unfortunately, missing those ropes. Guy...
Shadow Mario's gonna have to act incredibly fast or hope a little slip-up happens to get this even closer.
Guy just playing out and taking a bonk!
Taking the bonk!
This is not what you want to be happening.
Taking it safe. It looks like there is going to be the gap just getting bigger.
Yeah. Shadow Mario nerves might be getting to him.
Not a little stop. Nerves. Playing it safe. He has to hope a little bit for a little bit of the moment.
Well, this is what I was talking about. I mean, this is what one of the runners had to have this sort of thing happen, where you just start making that one mistake turned into a couple of other mistakes which compiled into one big mistake. So
Yep.
Shadow Mario falling deftly behind
Yep.
with that.
So let's see what happens to Guy on this Corona. I'm not sure what Guy's 1:15 time is. I don't know how close it's going to be to his.
Yeah, that wasn't on SM's part. That wasn't too terrible, but it's just that wasn't what you wanted to happen in that place. I mean, you're at the very end, talking about the second to last shine. Yeah, you're what, 3-4 minutes away from finishing. You cannot have those kind of mistakes this late. And Guy entering Corona. See how quickly he can get across here. Again, it's unlikely that either of these guys are PB. Guy's PB is 43 seconds away right now. I highly doubt that he can complete Bowser and everything like that in 43 seconds. But certainly a solid 1:16 is on the table. And Shadow Mario is taking a little bit of time across this, and I said this before, but I find it a little strange that they're on vacation, quote unquote, and they're all taking a bath together. A little weird.
Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
Shadow Mario trying to make up some time, but this final boss fight with Bowser is pretty free. So Guy, definitely a 1:16 is on the table as long as he can stay alive, which he does. As long as he doesn't take a death here, he will take this race, and he does with a 1:16.31. An absolutely epic time. Just a little over 40 seconds off his PB. And Shadow Mario, unfortunately, having difficulty with this. With those ground pounds. And GG's to Shadow Mario and Guy. Shadow Mario 1709. Each of them, there's a 38-second difference between the both of them. We'll want to get them into chat for an interview.
Mario, look.
Again, GG's to Guy with 1:16.31 will win the race. Shadow Mario with a 17:09. Close behind. An absolutely epic race from both of them. And we'll get Guy here in chat. Guy and Shadow Mario, GG's to the both of you.
GG, Shadow Mario.
GG.
Well, let's start off, Guy. 1:16.31, just a little over 40 seconds off PB pace. How are you feeling right now?
I feel great. Definitely saw some points in the run where I could just not be as sloppy as I was, especially Rico and Serena. Other than that, I feel like the run was solid.
In Shadow Mario, 1:17.09, nothing to sweat at. Just an absolutely close race. You know, the big mistake there at the end with the secret. What was going through your head with that secret?
Well, I got a bad angle off the ramp part, so I couldn't get the ham cycle, and then everything was messed up, so I'm not very good at improvising on Noki sticks, I guess. And then before that, I messed up the ropes at the beginning, which made me mad.
Well, you guys were really close throughout the whole thing. I mean, you guys got as close as 5 seconds. Well, at 1 second apart from each other at one point. You guys were pretty much synced for the red coins in that first area. So, were you guys watching each other? Did you know that you guys were that close?
Yeah, I was watching a little bit the whole time.
Yeah, me too. I knew it was close, and I was like, should I go for this strat? Should I go for this strat? But I ended up going for like all the strats that I do normal attempts.
Now, you might have talked about it already in your previous race, Shadow Mario, but why did you decide to go that different route?
That's because I actually think it's easier to do movie skip than honey skip.
Superior too.
So taking a route that's a little bit more consistent for you personally in a race situation, definitely probably more optimal. And I've discussed that multiple times. You know, what strategies do you want to go with? You know, do I want to go with this that's faster, or do I want to do this that's more consistent? So we see that here. But yeah, I mean, I was extremely impressed. I mean, this is the second Super Mario Sunshine race that I've commented. I mean, I commented the race just before this, but this was absolutely impressive from you, the both of you. You guys have to be pretty happy with your performances, regardless of the minor mistakes here and there.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, it was okay.
Now, do you guys have any other final comments that you would like, or?
Right.
I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. There was just too many small mistakes throughout the run that added up. And Guy played really well.
Sorry.
Okay, that's all.
All right. What I have to say is, and if I could, I would give Shadow Mario a thick high five.
Now, you guys played really, really well. How are you guys going to be preparing for the rest of this tournament?
I'm just going to keep doing what I do.
Well, is there anything in particular that you guys are going to work on, or are you just going to just practice
Clean
in
up
general?
That I suck at, and then there you go.
And Shadow Mario?
I mean, yeah, just practice more. Everything I messed up this race.
And are you guys on Twitch?
Yeah,
Streaming?
Twitch TV.
Well, you guys make sure to check these guys out. Check them out, and they're practicing and everything like that. So, but GG's to both you guys. Unfortunately, Runner Charm had to leave a little bit early, so I wanted to say thank you so much, Runner Charm, for commentating with me. It was very nice. Again, it was amazing watching the two of you guys. You guys did amazing. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This is the last race of the night. We will be back here tomorrow. We've got Super Mario 64 Proto Man versus Murmo 70 star at 2 o'clock, and then we've got Super Mario Brothers 3 at 6 o'clock. Mitch, Flower Power, Macobra, and the last Llama with, again, Super Mario Brothers 3. That tournament's going on. I'll be commentating both the Super Mario 64 race, so please make sure to come in and stop by and take a listen. But that's it from us today. Again, gentlemen, thank you so much for racing for us. It was a pleasure watching you guys, and it was a pleasure commentating.
Yeah, shout outs to my mom. Love her.
Well, have a good night, and thank you so much.
See y'all.